Ladies and gentlemen, if there was any big video that we would have to do, it is going to be today's. Now, we are technically officially 2 months into the off season, so we just have about 2 months to go until hockey returns, and yet this off season has been absolutely nuts. In today's video, we're going to cover Marco Vallerand leaving the Sheffield Steelers. I saw it coming, to be honest. Donkey Kong is back at Belfast. David Goodwin is back at Belfast. We've got news from Fife, and the Clan have revealed their pre-season jerseys, and there's a lot of controversy around that team at the minute. So, without further ado, let's get into this video. Let's start with the Clan pre-season jerseys. You know, here on Sheffield Steelers Guy, my favourite video series is ranking a jersey, and this one is probably the ugliest one I have seen so far. What is that? Are you trying to be the Manchester Storm? Because it looks like you put some lightning strikes at the bottom. I don't know what Clan are doing with merchandise this year, but honestly, their new team store is disgusting. I put a team store up the other day and it looks 6 times better than the Glasgow Clan. There's a shirt, they made a shirt that says 1-0 to the Clan. And it looks, oh my god, I'm not even gonna, because all the Glasgow fans will be commenting, Steelers Guy, have you looked at your merch? Yeah, even our merch is better than yours. So, the Clan pre-season home shirt, don't like it. I just don't like it. I don't get the design around it, so I'm not even going to bother ranking this shirt because I've said what I needed to say about it. So straight away, it's got a 3 out of 10 for me. I just don't like it. Clan fans, you might enjoy it, but from the comments I've seen about the Clan shirt, it's not a very likeable shirt across the league. So ladies and gentlemen, I look on TikTok comments all the time, specifically Marco Vallerand fans. There are a lot of them, and they have been begging for Marco Vallerand to come back. Well, it seems that your wish is not going to happen, because ladies and gentlemen, Marco Vallerand is going to leave the Sheffield Steelers. This rumour came out today by a guy on Twitter called SteelersJB, but he deleted his tweet. Luckily, I managed to get a screenshot of the tweet, and Marco Vallerand is going to, I believe, a team called the Hanover Scorpions, who play in the 3rd level of hockey in Germany. And you'll never guess who I got that fact from, my good guy, Jack Hockey, who at this point is just giving me all the facts. So Marco Vallerand, let's narrow it down. Let's talk about his season last year at the Steelers. And to be honest, last season was not Marco Vallerand's season. I get that a lot of you guys want Vallerand back, and I get a lot of you guys like Vallerand, but you've really got to think about who do we want on the roster. And I don't think we should keep Vallerand for next year. He was absolutely dreadful last season, and that's just my opinion. You guys can have yours, but he took stupid penalties. He couldn't even score on a penalty shot. And all in all, Vallerand just wasn't Vallerand last year. So I think there's somebody better out there who we can bring in and, you know, replace Vallerand with. I think Fox knows what he's doing, and sometimes you've got to get rid of the players who are not playing good enough and replace them with someone else. So Vallerand, been a journey, but it looks like the Vallerand era at the Steelers is coming to an end. I don't know what to think about it, but I just think it is the right move from Aaron Fox. Moving on, the Belfast Giants have finally woken up, and their fans are already going absolutely wild. First of all, Scott Conway, Donkey Kong, is back at Belfast for the 25-26 season, and to be honest, there was no need to bring him back. I get it. On the ice, Scott Conway is a really good player. He puts up points, he scores goals, but last season Conway was nowhere near his prime. And if I was Adam Keefe, I get that Conway is a Belfast legend. Well, he's not really, but he technically is a Belfast legend to the Belfast fans. I would say, listen, Conway, mate, there's a better player out there, so I'm replacing you. But I don't agree that Belfast should have signed him back. There was no need to. And his tweets are certainly questionable. So it's going to be another year of back and forth. Conway versus the Steelers. And this season is going to be the very first year where Conway comes out of Belfast with no league title, because he's going to be crying in his bed because we took it off him. What's your update? You're getting humbled this season. In other news, David Goodwin is also back at Belfast. He's not coming back mid-season this time. Do you know what I don't get about Belfast? This is what I don't get. In 23-24, right, they lost the league title. They came third. 24-25, they bring back all the old players and win the league. Does that not say something? That Belfast maybe require old players to win them league titles? They've had more departures. Players are walking out of Belfast like there's no tomorrow at minute. I'll say that right now. Listen, I don't think Belfast are going to win the league next year. I think a lot of teams, especially like Sheffield, Cardiff and Nottingham, we all know how Belfast play. Keith can try a new strategy, but eventually we will figure out what that strategy is and we'll figure a way around it. I do think the Steelers are going to be bigger and better next year, and I think they're going to make it harder for Belfast. It's not going to be easy for Belfast, and I don't think they're going to win the league. They might win the couple of the playoffs, but the league title for me is not going to go back to Belfast, and that is just my opinion on that statement. Oh God. Regarding the kit sale tomorrow, guys, I will sadly not be going to the kit sale. My dad has got to go and get a new car, so I'm going with him, and that is at the same time that the kit sale starts. I would have loved to go, but I just want to see this new car, and I will be back at the arena in 2 months' time for the first game. Wow. Pray to the Lord that the Steelers announce a signing soon. The one thing I don't like about Steelers signings is they'll hint it 3 days before. Like, if you're going to hint a signing and you're going to tweet about the next player to the squad, tweet it when you're doing it. On the day you hint it, you tweet it. I don't say, I might go to the shop this week. In fact, no. I don't say I'm going to drink a Pepsi soon and then drink it 3 days after. I drink it straight away. It's just a thing. Guys, if you have enjoyed this video, give it a like and of course subscribe. I can't be asked to edit this video, to be honest. And I will see you guys soon for another Sheffield. Do you want me to make a video on my new car? I'll make a video if you want. If you want a video on the new car, just comment yes in the comments. Bye.